Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Stories and Sorceries. Dramatic pause. Unlock my phone.
That might have been like your best radio voice I've ever heard.
That was pretty good.
Wait,
Yeah.
why we're not starting campaign 3? Did we not die last session?
No. This is session 17.
I mean, I might.
Milestone.
Audience, we lived, bitch.
And I want to just point out something.
I didn't even get to ask
Screw
for an
Dave.
announcement.
I made it up. Eustace did it. He got the weapon. He got back, and he took it out.
He went and he collected a weapon that didn't leave him so far out of the fight that everybody else died.
But no, DM, I'm sorry, but please continue.
Oh, no. Y'all motherfuckers already did the announcement.
I got out of
Is there any
madness.
more?
Well, hell, let's see. You guys should all listen to a little podcast called Quest Fantastic.
What's so fantastic about it?
They're quests.
They're dog-faced people. Or are they people-faced dogs?
People-faced dogs. Don't talk shit about bingo. Anyway, join Quest Fantastic on their wonderful, fantastical adventures through a whimsical world created by their wonderful DM, Sarah.
Whimsical.
Whimsical.
Wouldn't use that word to describe my world.
No, but their world is
Death
pretty
everywhere.
great and funny. So,
Or madness.
with that being said,
One session.
check them out. You'll hear a promo at
whole
the end of the
session.
episode. Back to you, Will.
With announcements out of the way, I believe it is time that we jump into the story. As when last we left off, the 5 of you had bedded down in the now blood-soaked cave of which you felled a mighty beast in. You took your rest, and I believe you, Astrion, were on first. No, you, Dreg, were on first watch.
First and second.
First and second. So if you would like, just give me a perception roll.
Let's see if I fall asleep or not. Nope. 24.
24.
Nice.
You don't find much to entertain yourself with in this cave as you look at your sleeping compatriots.
Drawing the blood.
Yeah, drawing the blood. And as you do, you notice it kind of
John Mildred.
turns to dust and just kind of floats up before being carried away in the rising heat of the desert. And within the first half of your watch, all of the gore and viscera and blood of this demonic entity has vanished.
Just like the last 20 years.
And you take this time to reflect on the psychic damage that you've taken.
And to get attuned
And you do
to
attune
my effigy of the Pupperoony.
effigy of the Doge. Would you like to tell the audience what the fuck that does?
The effigy.
Good stuff and good
effigy of the Doge. I get to be handsome forever. And I can't be forcibly unhandsome. If an effect would kill me, it just doesn't. And I come back to life as a not zombie after 1 to 6 days, depending on what I roll.
1d6.
1d6 days.
It sounded like you said 1 to 6 days, which is technically
It's still the same thing. And if I ever happen to lose any fingers or any other limbs, they just become reattached.
Does he get his kidney back?
Can you hold it against the wound for 10 minutes?
Draconic punch into my kidney spot.
Wow.
my
With the kidney
sack.
you don't have?
I find a rock that looks like one.
Well, no.
Just spend the rest of your
Yeah, I have to
rest
hold
just,
it.
Oh, held
making,
against
just
the wound.
making a kidney
Well,
out
now
of
he
stone
knows.
and just
Clay.
Now he knows, so he can just give himself a hot stone rub right around the kidney area. You know what I'm saying? Then we can go back to the hag and resell it and get some cool shit.
But you take your rest
I'm kidding.
and you watch the opening that you came through. You watch as day turns to dusk and the temperature drops, and eventually night begins to creep up, and your watch, both sections of it, come to an end without much issue.
Okay. Fuck, who did you say? Okay. Albion!
Oh, yeah. Damn, I feel good.
I'm the tired.
Oh, I'm gonna take a nap.
All right, then deflect the missiles.
Okay, if they come in. Hey, and I'll give Eustace a quick shake. Hey, buddy, stay up with me for a minute.
I use the failure forms of the kidney rocks as pillows.
It's
Lay
super
down.
comfortable.
Oh, yeah.
I bet.
What's up, Albion?
Listen, I've been thinking about it. I really try to say the right things, convince people what we're doing is good. But for some reason, I don't know whether they just get, starstruck about the whole tattoo thing or the twin dragons. I don't know. But for some reason, I don't really have a way with people, I guess. At least as far as getting out of tough spots. So, just going forward, I've noticed you got a pretty good knack for just being a people person. So, going forward, we should really try to get you in, jump in that conversation, help us out a little bit, try to talk us out of squirrely situations, maybe.
Well, I don't have problems with that. The problems that's caused me to not is Dreg's made it a point that I might not be too presentable to people to talk, so I just kind of stand in the back.
Well, see, I think a real good point I can make to that is the main reason Dreg feels like you may not be presentable to most people is because you've really tacked on to the joke of making yourself smell natural, which really
What's wrong with natural?
well, to natural is like you live out in the woods and smell a little bit of shit, and most people in civilized areas don't necessarily take a real liking to that. And look at you, man, your beard stays braided as fuck, your face is always clean. You just gotta lay off the joke, maybe only do it at nighttime just to fuck with Dreg, go sleep next to him, curl up a little bit.
Perfect.
And,
I'll press the dictation to smell on Dreg.
Okay. Yeah, he's asleep. It just happens.
but not exactly what I meant. But just
Deflect.
maybe while we're out and about, just smell normal, and you probably come off as a lot more presentable.
What smells normal? What's normal smells like? You want me to smell like flowers? Honey?
Well, I mean, hey, that's cool with me, man. I mean, honey's a good smell. You know what I'm
you
saying?
smell like pie?
What kind of pie are we talking about?
Fish.
Fish pie ain't no
I was
good.
thinking pecan.
Pecan, see,
anchovy
roasted.
pie.
Get some roasted,
Roasted
pecan.
pecan,
Yeah,
that's
that's a nice smell to it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Go with pecan pie, man.
Who
Yeah.
would like to
Would you
roll
like a
me
Jerboa?
perception?
I will.
Would you like a jerboa? He says.
I do not need a Jaboa. Thank you very much.
That's what I was
22.
like. You didn't bring up the Jaboa's living in his fucking beard.
17.
22 and a 17. You do notice the temperature drop rapidly as the night progresses, and towards the tail end of your conversation and watch, it seems to have passed without much issue. The end of it comes by, and Eustace, would you have liked to taken this time to get to know your new weapon?
I would, and I'd also like to be training with my armor on it too.
All right, get an early start on the day's training.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as you come to scrutinize your weapon and take in all of its finer details, you do recognize some scribes across the bands and the fastenings of it. It's clearly a magical weapon, and as you study it further, you come to know it.
Read it.
Conqueror's Standard. This halberd grants a +1 to attack and damage rolls made with it. Requires attunement by a paladin or cleric. inspiring visage. A number of times equal to your charisma or wisdom modifier, you may use a reaction to grant an ally you can see a bonus to any save, check, or attack equal to the chosen modifier.
Ooh, that's big. And
That's a
just so too late.
Jesus
just
Christ.
Like so too late.
These items, we're just dabbing on the Faded 4, just like, look
No,
at
it's
the
the-
damage items.
Faded forward last session. And my kidney.
You're getting your kidney back as soon as you wake up.
That's not how that works.
That's more than 10 minutes.
I don't have the
He
kidney.
doesn't have his kidney.
I don't have it to hold it against me.
regenerates.
No.
Yeah.
Where on that piece of paper
It doesn't
does it
say
that?
regenerate. It says limbs can be reattached if held against the wound for 10 minutes.
You would need to go get somebody else's kidney,
You read
cut,
the
drag open, and shove it in there.
Yo, could I?
Whoa. We
need to start taking a look at your alignment modifier.
Well, I could have used the demon kidney.
Killing
Ooh,
someone.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
Killing someone, you say?
We just got Astrion back.
Can I run
I'm
back?
going back to the darkness,
Wait,
boys.
can I run back to the city to Michael's mom's house real quick and grab a kidney? I didn't kill her, so
It's been
no
days.
consequences for me.
Yeah, just assume she's still just laid up, opened on the counter.
Dude, she has the shop open. We never turned the sign to close.
Anyway,
right over that
you all awaken in the middle of the night, feeling quite refreshed. Warmer down here than you can imagine it to be up above, underneath the emptiness that is the desert spaces. What would you like to do?
Anybody got any ideas on how the hell we're getting out of here?
Rope.
We're gonna attach it to up there and
It's
just sand.
a sand thing.
And Orion kind of looks around and he gets that mundane great sword that he'd taken from Asterin. He reaches into his bag and he ties some rope around it and just like tosses it up.
I'll yank
Pull
on it. Yeah.
It gives, and then it gives, and it meets more resistance and more until you think that it might be climbable.
I suggest a one at a time deal, maybe. Like, who's the lightest? Oh man, that's me.
I don't know. He's kind of skin and bones.
In full chainmail.
Yeah, but he got the chain.
Oh, yeah, he got the chainmail.
Yeah,
It's
all right.
not only that,
So-
I believe I got more muscle than you, sir.
Maybe
It's absolutely not me.
I
Just
go
grow
up
bigger real
first,
quick.
Yeah.
It's me.
and then help secure it down so everybody else can get up.
By all means.
All right. I'm gonna climb up.
Okay. Give me acrobatics or athletics check.
21.
Have all of us been made aware about the discourse that is currently floating around the TTRPG space about fucking acrobatics checks and athletics checks being used to climb?
No,
Apparently, it's just supposed to be athletics.
I find that to be preposterous.
I can kind
Have
of see
you
that.
seen
I
American
understand it.
Ninja Warrior?
Well, which is still strength.
Yes, and dexterity.
No, that's just for jumping. It's strength.
Anyways, understandable though it may be, everybody uses dex because it's busted. So like, why not allow it to, be
I mean,
things?
most classes are dex based.
A lot.
Most saves
Lots.
and there's so many fucking skills. But anyways, with a 21,
One.
you manage to make your way up there. Though at one point, as you crest, it does give more.
Okay. Once I get up, can I just grab the sword and try to find a good purchase to just stab it in? Hopefully, like with a rock right on the other side, if there is any. And then I'm just gonna sit on the ground and just hold that sword with the rope attached and just give him a holler.
From a player standpoint, not character, is the outside of this hole still like the cone going in?
Yes.
Okay. It's
Which,
not.
as I was about to tell
Okay.
Albion, as you do crest out of this hole, you notice you are still within the trap that the antlion had made.
Oh.
But without the antlion to sift sand, it is much easier to traverse. And with your naturally acrobatic self, you manage to get your way out.
Okay.
And you shore up the fastening for the sword. Who would like to go next?
I will go next.
Okay. Give me acrobatics or athletics to climb this rope.
I'm gonna go last because I have a feeling I'm gonna fall.
Says the guy that doesn't have disadvantage.
I'm just saying in general.
15.
15 makes it. Now secured by Albion, you managed to climb up this rope and.
Oh, I'm sorry. I took acrobatics. I'm sorry. I should have made
Oh,
it clear.
okay. You met.
What?
But you have a +7 in athletics.
I do.
Why'd you take acrobatics?
I thought that 7 was a 1.
Anyways,
You make it slightly better.
you make it up the rope that is now shored and fastened by Albion, and you manage to make your way out of the trap, and you greet him there in the cold of the night. Who's next?
I guess I'll try.
But I will help Albion reinforce the sword.
Why the? Oh yeah, that's right.
Disadvantage. What'd you get?
Oh, did you tell him how many more
10.
hours got tacked
Yeah.
onto his string? Okay, I didn't hear that.
A 10 total.
A 4 and an 8.
I would like one of you to make a strength check to try to hold on to the
Dear
rope
God, please.
as it begins to give with the weight of Eustace being placed on it.
I don't get advantage though because I'm not in giant form.
That's fine.
You can help and fix that.
Oh, I'll help.
He gets advantage.
I know I was mimicking throwing a dice.
I thought you were about to throw it in
Oh,
your
hell
thing.
no.
Like,
Hell
bro, you
no.
get
With my
+2?
fucking +2 having ass.
Just strength.
Yeah, strength check.
16.
16. You manage to catch it as it starts to give and shear through the sand. And Eustace, after a brief jolt, you lose some ground, but you do manage to make it out and crawl out of the nest.
That's good.
You and Orion kind of look at each other.
Thanks, guys.
He shrugs and kind of gestures towards the rope.
I guess I'll try to go up it.
You got this, man. Come on. You got it.
15.
Easy enough. You make your way out. No issues
Rolled
to
a
be had.
With a +7, though.
I know that's not looking good for the rest of tonight.
Yeah, but you gotta have that positive mindset, just like I said, going
You
into
see
the demon fight.
Dreg find his way out, and then you wait for a moment. And I would need a strength save or a check from either of you.
Help action.
Nineteen.
19. The sword starts to fly loose through the sand as a surprising amount of weight is placed upon it. You have to shore yourself in and almost lay flat just to get the surface area to stop it from moving. But after you do see Orion make his way out of the hole.
Excellent.
And he seemed unbothered by climbing. So you're
He
not
just heavy.
exactly sure what just happened.
He's just heavy. He big bull.
He takes a moment and kind of gathers himself that away and
After
starts
you.
marching. Is there anything anyone would like to attempt to do during this trek?
Jad.
I'll just like,
None of you have dark vision, correct?
nope.
Awesome.
I'm just gonna try to keep watch best I can with my disadvantage having ass.
There is a slight bit of light as it is a nearly cloudless night.
I will cast light.
May I, just as Rob, remind you of a little terrible thing called ass blasters?
Well, it's
Unless
not
you're
fire.
just trying to get some XP.
It's still like a lighthouse.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do they have eyes? Did they have eyes?
They went off heat waves.
Only through their
Well, I
asses.
know, but like only like, do they have like eyes that they can like? Oh, that's
Trying to remember, you do not remember seeing any eyes.
weird. I don't know, man.
All right, I mean,
But
bucket.
but I will touch my axe and it will begin to glow.
Okay.
And I'll say, check out what I can do, boys, and I'll do it.
Neat, man.
You gloat for a moment, proud of your newfound abilities, and then you almost trip over your own feet.
Shit.
Your Sabatons catch themselves on each other, and you stumble for just a second.
Did I get a long rest too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know because I took 2 watches. I wasn't sure.
I mean, what do you really miss out on?
My wife. And my life.
But if there's nothing anyone would like to attempt to do and you proceed forward, would somebody like to assist Orion, or would you like to make an individual check?
What is it? Perception?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
JD, what's your perception?
+5.
Like JD? You got the roll.
Yeah.
Does his Jaboas have night vision?
They do.
Can they point out things?
No.
22.
Hey
Look at
there.
They've got little grabby hands, but they're not trained.
Wait,
Speaking of which, how many's left in my beard?
Oh,
Minus the one you ate?
What do you mean? How many? I think you mean how many have been added.
they
Do
multiply.
you comb and try to find out?
Yeah.
All right. At this very moment, minus the 2 that you ate through the night, there are 5 jerboas in your beard, some of varying size. And then as you do comb, one of them does fall out, and you look, and it's dead.
It's cool.
But that would have made 6.
It's all right. Well, I'll let the other 4 go, and I'll just keep the one in case I need a snack later.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Okay, so you keep one. Good to know. And it seems unwilling to leave the beard anyways, given how cold it is. And the ones that you do kind of shake out immediately burrow under the sand. And with a 22, you do not notice any immediate threats as you begin this leg of the journey. Somebody roll me a d6.
Oh, Gwen will.
what?
This. It's your redemption arc.
Really? Which one's the scorpion?
4.
Roll and find out.
3.
Grow,
Is it the scorpion?
possibly.
Lucky 3.
What'd I say? Redemption arc.
Y'all need to fucking stop. You continue
What,
through the
rolling combat
desert.
encounters?
Because if you're talking about walking, you're the guide. You can stop at any point.
You proceed on with Eustace and Orion taking the lead, and you travel for a few hours. Yes, set Orion and Eustace in the front, and then align yourselves however you believe that you're
Me and Draggy
trekking.
in the middle.
So DM, for the axe, I wound up the charges of my proficiencies rounded up.
Yes,
So I have 2.
yes.
Yeah.
And you do have 2 because you did crit immediately after using it. So as you continue to walk, Eustace and Orion taking the lead, now aided by a bit of light generated by Astron with his newfound abilities. Orion stops for a moment, and it doesn't take long before you see why. The sand, about 40 feet out, Eustace, is shifting. Large patches of it are turning. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Well, as a free action, I'd like to say, guys, I see something ahead about, I don't know, roughly 45, maybe 40, 45 feet ahead, rustling around. You say a fireball cast at it?
I mean, I don't know if we should mess with it unless it kind of approaches us. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can you put out that light there, brother?
I will put out the light.
You are now in complete darkness. You no longer see the patch of shifting sand.
If we don't see it, it doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Sure. So what would you like to do?
That's what Blind Terry believes.
I say we try to sneak up on it, Drake.
I'm gonna.
We don't know where it is.
I'm gonna get down on all fours and put my ear to the sand. I'm gonna see what I can feel. What I can feel.
A Jaboa
Give-
jumps in your ear.
Just crawls up in there. Give me a perception check at disadvantage.
Alrighty. 18.
18.
Damn.
Nice.
With
yeah.
an 18, you do just so faintly hear. Did you
North
get your
by
long rest?
northwest.
Huh?
Did you get your long rest? Sitting over there at 24 fucking hit points.
No, he didn't
You
take
might
it.
want to change that.
Astriog gets knocked the fuck out.
You do hear the slight of sand.
Is it getting kind of closer?
It moves and then stops, and then moves and stops again. You can't really tell if it's getting closer or not, but it does. It does seem to be coming from a forward direction.
It's just ahead of us. It may or may not be heading in our direction, but it's creeping up real creepy like. You know how in the old books
Eustace.
you'd read.
You're listening to this, and you kind of glance to your side, and you see Orion kind of look at you, and look back, look at you, and he just kind of, are we stopping? Are we going? I mean,
Let's proceed forward cautiously.
oh, okay. And he takes a heavy step forward, and almost immediately as he takes that step, you see his boots kind of sink into the sand, and then as you're still on the ground, Albion, you hear.
Oh, it's
It gets
coming.
louder and louder
It's coming quick, boys.
until you hear something burst from the sand in front of you. None of you can fucking see it. And I need initiative.
Right on. Right on.
Fuck.
Oh,
Natural
right.
19.
Yeah. Working on it.
And everything is back in order.
What? Did you roll bad?
The initiative rolled.
Yeah.
All right. 20 to 21.
21.
20 to
20
21.
to 21.
That is what I said, isn't it? 20 to 25.
Right. Oh, you got it right. He said 21.
I mean, yeah, you could call it. Maybe that's why.
Psychic.
Yeah.
Psycho.
15 to 20.
17.
16. What is wrong with
10
you?
to 15.
12.
You're not last.
Not last.
Orion.
Ashton.
Yeah.
What is the matter, brother?
What? He got
What do you mean?
21.
You got a 21, dog. You
Oh.
haven't answered yet.
Oh,
he
he
got a
answered?
16, yeah. Orion.
Then we have Dreg, followed by that guy. All right. First in the initiative order, you hear skittering and
Oh, no.
rubbing of chitinous plates. I said I'd let you do it. So do you want to keep that roll you made, or do you want to go again?
Do y'all want me to go again?
It would be advisable, I'd say.
Okay.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Well, the question is, if I keep it, do we get a level?
I'm not at liberty to tell you that. Also, you literally just got one, so that should answer your question.
Big fat no.
It's a 6.
It was meant to happen.
All right, so the CR of this creature just raised.
Yep.
Here we go again.
Hey,
boys.
we're level 6, guys. We got this.
Yeah,
I rolled it to match our levels.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
you're great. Eustace, out of nowhere, you see this massive claw come out of nowhere. And as you cannot see your assailant, it is an attack at advantage. Does a 19 hit?
Reaction shield.
You're going to shield? Alright. You conjure this shield just in time to deflect this large claw, and as it glances off, you see this arcane light illuminate for just a brief moment the massive, monstrous visage of a huge scorpion. And you glance behind you and you see another large claw come in at Orion. Nice, nice. That's a hit. He'll take 10 points of damage. It will shift, not that y'all can see it. And it will take an attack, 2 attacks, at both Albion and Astrion. So the first 2 at Albion. Orion gets an attack of opportunity, actually, before that. But I'll remember those rolls.
Oh, he has sentry too, doesn't
He misses.
he? It doesn't matter.
The first attack at Astrion misses. The second attack Does a 24 hit?
Can I roll deception against you?
No.
Deception.
Yeah, it does hit.
Okay.
That's just straight up lying.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
I was like, that's not bad. Then I remember we're level 6. And that's almost a third of my health.
Albion, the 2 attacks against you. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. So you take 8 points of piercing damage as this chitinous leg kind of comes out of the darkness and stabs into the both of you before scurrying away. And it does not have anyone grappled, so it cannot use its stinger. That brings us to... No, that was 4 attacks. Or 6 attacks. Yeah.
I believe so.
Yeah. Math. Math is hard. That brings us to Astrion. It is your turn. You cannot see your assailant. What would you like to do?
Astrid will put my axe in a stand, like,
You'll
Nope.
stance up.
yeah, and I will wall.
Okay, so you let loose a roar as a bonus action.
Yes.
Okay. So it has to make a wisdom save. Well, it's not going anywhere. It failed.
Ooh, so it's frightened.
It is frightened of you, yes.
And I will straight roll 2 attacks.
Yes, because you would have advantage otherwise. Clever boy.
I might not get advantage unless you say so, because I just realized this. On the thing that on the paper, it does say
Anyone that can hear.
fighting your enemies, granting your allies advantage until the beginning of the next one. Does not say you.
Do you hate yourself?
No.
He does
Then
now.
you're your ally.
Fair enough.
When nobody else has got your back, you've got your back. So,
That's the spirit.
Put that on a shirt and sell it.
Does a 25 hit?
a 25 does hit.
Good to know.
$14.
14 damage?
No.
Oh, a
Second
14 to
attack.
hit? Oh,
Yeah.
that misses.
So
All right, so we have a good thing between 14 and 25.
Just an 11-point range.
It's somewhere in there that where it meets.
So I roll my
happen.
d6.
That's where the money is.
That's where the money's at.
11 plus 5. 16.
16 points of damage. Gotcha. One of your mighty blows scrape against the carapace of this creature, and whether or not you can affirm that it dealt considerable damage, you know that you made contact.
Remember, everyone, your attacks are at straight.
Straight roll.
Yeah.
Albion,
You're a good man.
that brings us to you.
That brings us to me. So,
If I can say, when I wall, everyone gets this golden black ore.
Sure. They can't see it right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
It just hit.
I kind of can feel him make attacks, though, right?
Yes.
All right.
You know he's swinging
Do I hear him hit?
once, yes.
All right, cool. So I'm just gonna go for where I heard hit at, and I'm
Gotcha.
gonna make 2 ice attacks. $18.
Meets.
We got it, guys. It's 18.
That was definitely between 14 and 25.
I was also
checks
correct
out.
on that too. I know numbers.
Nine points of ice damage. How does that feel?
Without being able to visually confirm it, you can't
Not
really
sure.
tell whether or not it does anything.
All right, second attack, natural 2. I'll flurry of blows. 16.
Misses.
Maybe a lot. 22.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna stunning strike on this one.
All right.
So that's 2 key points.
Oh, that's right. Why did I think it was one or the other? That's why you were looking at me stupid. God, I'm so dumb.
Constitution, correct?
Yeah, con.
20.
Yeah, beats it. 12 points of ice damage on the second hit.
Nice.
That's my turn.
All right. Albion done. That brings us to Eustace.
Eustace will follow suit with Albion and run up and swing with Mallet. Or I'm sorry, not the halberd.
He's done. Throw the sword away. Wait back, I got the belt.
He said, you know what? Too heavy. I'm good.
Already
No.
carrying this armor.
The Conqueror standard. Nope.
Wait, you don't.
I don't know the total.
You do a straight roll though, not.
I did.
Oh, I thought you rolled 2 dice. My
No.
bad.
I want
Whatever
to,
that basic halberd gives you.
Add 1.
No. I know. I know. I want to. Where is it? Yes. Channel Divinity Guided Strike to add a +10.
Okay, for a total of.
So be 10. 21.
Hits.
What race is that? Oh, frog folk. Should have just read the name.
Yeah.
It helps.
All right. And on that hit, I will Divine Smite. Just first level.
Gotcha.
So that's 2d8. Well, that sucks. 2 radiant damage and
That does suck.
Feels bad.
13 slashing.
Not a bad roll on that one. That's 15 altogether. All right. And is that your turn?
I still got a bonus action, right?
Unless your channel divinity is a bonus action. I don't believe that it is. I think it's a reaction.
Yeah.
Then I would like to bonus action ready Thunderous Smite.
Okay. Gotcha. So you have a Thunderous Smite cast on your weapon, so your next attack gets that additional damage. Dreg, it is your turn.
I don't know where it is.
No, you don't.
You heard our
I mean,
attacks.
yeah,
though.
we just had 3 people attack it in a row, so you could
Well,
probably
yeah,
hear.
but I mean, like, I wouldn't know how far away to move from y'all to hit it.
Do like you did with Caddy in the ring and run in a circle till you hit him.
You're fucking right. Okay, Albion just hit it, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You saw ice just.
I'm just gonna jump over him and do a spinning down kick of flames.
Go for it.
Straight roll.
And that misses. So I don't know if he's there or not. It's just
You just do this wheel kick and you just land in the sand.
okay, not there. Punch the other way.
Give me an attack it. Other way? Which way is the other way?
Welcome, I don't know. I'm just punching.
I'm just punching.
I don't know where
dog.
it is. What do you want from me?
So when you're punching,
You're
are you
throwing
punching?
Hold on. Leave direction out of it. You're throwing a blind punch.
Yes.
Okay, so we don't know where you're punching. You're just punching randomly. It would be disadvantage. He's giving you advantage. It's a straight roll.
I'll hit something. 23.
Yeah, that'll
Hell
hit.
yeah.
Now the question is, should it hit Astrian?
That's why I said something, because I don't know where it is. So
Roll
I can't.
damage.
11.
11 points of
Nice.
damage.
At Astrian.
Astrian, roll a d20 for me.
Neat.
Well, wait. When I did the fire kick, would it have lit up the area for me to see it?
Only for just a moment, so
10.
you know a direction, and Astrian and the Scorpion are both in that direction.
10.
Facts.
10. Okay. So you do make contact with something and it feels hard and chitinous.
That doesn't help. Which one is it?
You can't tell.
All right. Well, it worked. So flurry of blows. Hit it again. What? I'm sorry, Astrid, if this is you. I don't know anymore. 18.
18 points, or 18 to hit, that
Yeah.
hits.
8 fire damage.
All right.
I got one more. Let me roll my moves. That's gonna miss. Wait, I don't get the stunning strike now, do I?
You have to hit to get stunning strike.
I see what you said there.
Yeah.
I realize it after the fact.
You have it for future.
So I assume that brings us to Orion.
Yeah. Unless you have you done a bonus action yet?
That was the flurry of blows.
Oh yeah.
You hear out of the darkness, "Oh, I've seen one of those. Holler if you need help." And then you hear footsteps.
Wait a minute. Can I try to grapple it?
It's large.
That would be a bonus action, wouldn't it?
At
Yeah.
the start, wait, where is it?
Tavern Brawler's grapple is a bonus action.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was reading the wrong thing.
Yeah, you were reading the thing if they're already grappled. At the start of the turn, they take a D4.
That's not it. Yeah, I mean, go ahead, just do whatever. I don't think that's it.
Okay. Back to the top of the initiative with the giant scorpion.
Not good.
It is frightened, so it cannot willingly get any closer to Astrian. And while Astrian is within line of sight, all of its attacks are at disadvantage. But y'all cannot see it, so they would be at advantage. So they are a straight roll.
You're right, it was bonus.
I know I'm right.
Okay. I was confirming.
Astrion, as you are the source of its fear, and this is a wild animal, it will attempt to confront its fear. It will take a claw attack against you. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So the first claw attack will deal... They really should denote dice better. 6 points of piercing damage. Slashing damage. My B. The
Feature
second
damage.
attack does a 16 hit.
Meets.
Alright. That is another 6 points of piercing damage. I said it again. Slashing damage. Not that it matters for you. 6 points of damage. And since you have been hit with both claws, you are now grappled.
Neato.
Oh, that's how the grapple works.
And as you are grappled, it will now attempt to sting you.
Ah.
That's low. 12.
Does not hit.
Alright, so out of the darkness, you see this massive stinger as both of your arms get pinched and held into place. You see this massive stinger come out, and you just narrowly manage to use all of your strength to pull one pincer to one side and dodge out of the way. You are still grappled, however. It will then take 2 stomp attacks against Eustace, and 2 stomp attacks against Drag. And it's still a straight roll because it can still see Astrian. Frightened is perfectly balanced.
Yep.
Oh, I know.
Eustace does a 25 hit.
Yeah.
Does a higher hit.
There's
Okay.
a higher.
So you'll take 9 cumulative points of piercing damage. Dreg, the 2 attacks coming at you. One is a 27, and one is a 18.
Oh.
They both hit. Juju did not work.
All right. So you will take 17 points of
And I'm
piercing
dead.
damage.
I'm kidding.
I was about to say,
I know you had
no
more health than
way.
that.
I
And
mean,
at the end of its turn, it will roll for frightened.
that was almost half.
Natural 20.
Right.
So it is no longer frightened. At least it wasn't one of the attacks. But that is its turn. Astrion, it is your turn.
I will bonus action Giant's Might.
Okay, you get big.
I do get big.
Does it break the pinchers?
No, I don't think so. It's up to the DM.
It don't.
That would have been cool.
And
I wonder if scorpion legs taste as good as crab legs.
People eat them.
I will use my action once again to cast light on my axe
Okay,
to illuminate the area.
gotcha.
Nice.
And
As free action, I'd like to say, I told you to put it out. I thought we was going to try to avoid it.
As his axe illuminates the initial area, you see Astrion held aloft in his giant form with two pincers, and the only thing you can muster, Eustace, is sorry, I told you. Bad call.
and I will action swords and make 2 attacks while I'm still grappled.
Okay, so that would be
Lobby.
disadvantage.
While I'm grappled?
Yes,
'Cause
because
you're
you were grappled.
Ah.
I'll get you down, good buddy. Target strikes with a pincer.
Yep, uppercut that shit.
An 18-14, not bad. The force attack is a 21.
That'll hit.
Bren, look at this.
2 ones.
Natural 20 and natural 18.
Nice.
I
Nice.
thought you were going to show me double 20s.
That would have been even nicer.
But 26.
That'll hit.
Force attack 18.
18 points of damage.
Second attack
Speaking of the mic, Trent.
14 points of damage.
13 points of damage. All right.
We each want to hear that crispy damage.
Crispy.
Oh yeah, so crispy.
And that's my turn. That's all I can do.
Even while you're grappled, your immense strength manages to get you just enough leeway to be able to bash into this massive scorpion with your axe. And using your turn to do so brings us to Albion.
All right, now that I can see again, I will take some targeted strikes against them pincers, trying to fuck them up. Do we still get it, or is that just a round that we get advantage?
It's until the end of his round.
Okay, cool. So
Turn.
just
Turn
straight
around.
since it's lit up now.
Yes.
Natural 1. Second attack. Natural 18. Plus some stuff. 26.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
Stunning strike. 11 points of ice damage. Now that I can see, how does it look like that ice is doing?
The ice looks like it's doing fine.
Cool.
So did that stunning strike.
Awesome. Awesome.
Back in advantage.
Bonus action.
How much ice damage is
Attack.
that?
11.
You're at advantage.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. It's
It's
stunned.
stunned.
Oh, I thought he said he...
No, that stunning strike did well.
Oh, cool.
I rolled a fat 1.
All right, cool. 22,
That'll hit.
24, something in that area. Gross. 6 points of ice damage. And that's my turn. It's stunned, boys. Do your thing.
Eustace, do your thing.
Oh, boy, Eustace. Get that nat 20 and just dump a
And
divine
remember, you
smite
already
into
have a
that.
smite prepared.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I've already got all my dice pulled out. From
Oh, baby. Hit that nat 20. Sad day.
Yeah, he didn't yell, so it's not at 20.
Sad day. One of these days, audience. I just want him to do paladin things.
Only our 1 dice attacks getting at 20s.
Yeah. And we roll 2s.
Yeah. Hey, you rolled a max damage.
Yeah, I have before.
Bonus action
You
on
did
this
last
turn
episode.
to give me a +5 to my attack, so that will bring it to a 22.
How'd you do that?
With my inspiring visage.
That's a reaction.
Oh, well, it's
And I believe it also says that an ally you can see.
yeah. I'm not an ally to myself.
Any mirrors
Oh no,
close by?
you can be an ally to yourself. It's just you can't see yourself.
No, the light. From my axe?
That doesn't
not
help
what
him
it
see him.
means.
Your
We
eyes
need
are
a
here.
mirror.
Your body is here.
How shiny is this scorpion?
Black
Wait,
Well, then that's
His
going to be a
axe.
miss with the
Spit
7.
shine.
reflection.
is currently glowing.
So it's like one of those TikTok lights.
I don't know how that makes something
I
reflective.
can't see my reflection in the daggum scorpion scales.
No.
That's why I said spit shine.
Not to mention its reaction, so you can't do it.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, you can
Well,
do
no,
it as a
reactions
he
not
reaction.
can take a reaction. It's just you can't see yourself.
I thought reactions had to be not on your turn.
No.
No, they can be on your turn.
Oh.
It's the top of my turn, so I have a reaction on this turn.
But you can't see yourself.
Nope. So that's a 17 and a miss.
You should invest in a
Alright.
mirror.
Well, I mean, that smite lasts for a minute, so it's still
Just
there.
hold
I
it,
know.
like,
I
just-
know.
It's just waiting.
Just Adonis that shit.
Sorry, guys. I missed.
Sorry, bud.
Why?
Greg, it is your turn.
But it's okay.
And now that I can see this big fucker, oh yeah. I'm gonna throw a punch in a random direction. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna close my fucking eyes and I'm gonna punch Astrid in the face. Get him now while he's grappled.
I'm just training for blind
Good
fighting.
advantage.
All right, I'm gonna give it a good old 1-2 right to its pincher where Astrian is.
Okay.
We're on opposite pincers. Just
Not according to the battle. Oh wait, yeah. No, not according to the battle map.
what? My foot
Oh,
is
I'm
literally
looking
right
at
next
I'm looking
to
at
it.
Astrid.
Oh.
So it's a long way away from me. Leave me alone.
So I am at advantage, right?
Yes, because it is stunned.
I'm in the pincers.
God, my rolls suck. 18.
You got a lot more.
Bonus action.
Nope. Reaction.
Oh, reaction. Yep.
Wait, I thought 18 hit it.
Oh, 18 total. Oh yeah, that'll hit it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I heard my rolls suck.
Well, the other one was a 2. So yeah. So
18 hits. Yeah.
All right. So first one,
Just got to keep
Fire.
him paying attention.
9
9.
fire damage.
9 fire damage.
Does it look like it did as much damage as I thought it would?
How much?
Does that look like about 9 damage?
I see what you mean. Yeah, that'll look like about 9 damage.
Does the fire look like it hurt it?
Not anymore than you expected it to.
Okay, cool beans. That's all I wanted to know. Hit again. 21.
That'll hit.
Fire. 9 more damage. Flurry of blows. I was gonna stunning strike, but you already have a stun. Oh.
Yeah, that'd be useless.
That's actually not true because he's at the end of the initiative order and you're at the beginning of the initiative order. If he also stuns it, then it would remain stunned all the way around because it'll be unstunned at the end of
The
your
end
turn.
of my turn. Yeah, that's true.
26.
26 will hit.
Stunning strike.
Massive.
Massive. he says.
Awesome. So is that 11 damage. And then I have one more attack on my flurry of blows. Hoi. Okay, so that's a 16.
Reaction.
There you go,
To give him a bonus of
+5.
This motherfucker just looked up like, huh?
So 21.
that'll hit.
That's
I heard,
amazing.
I heard it. I just wanted to draw it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a lie. You were looking at your
7.
babe like.
7
Yeah.
fire damage.
You know, someone can use their eyes looking one way and hear something in a completely
I mean,
different
according
direction.
to you can see yourself at all times. So
It's easy,
Just
man.
look down.
Just attach a mirror.
wrong head, buddy.
That's not what I meant. Okay.
All right, so you deal a significant amount of damage to this creature, and it is looking quite beat up. The chitin has cracked in several areas, and you see this greenish blood kind of dripping from it. That brings us to Orion. He's just kind of watching.
What'd I say? Sandcastle. Fucking sandcastle.
It is the Scorpion's turn.
He's letting
It's
us take
done.
all the XP.
Astrian, it is your turn.
If only we leveled up on XP.
Monks. Completely balanced.
Completely.
I will bonus action
If you put
raw.
It won't do you much good. Because you already have advantage because it's stunned, and 2 stacks of advantage will not negate the disadvantage you get from being grappled.
I'm aware, but I was just
Oh, you're just doing it to do it.
well. When it gets to his turn, will it be unstunned?
It's the end of my turn.
Yeah, it's
Your
the end of his turn.
Oh.
But now it's the end of his turn.
Well,
No,
he
he passed his. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
All right, then I will not roll.
I will just whack.
It might be, because he could do another stunning strike on it.
In that case, I will make.
Which is why monks are just so balanced.
I'll make 2 attacks at straight.
Yes, it will be straight rolls.
That's why you always send one into madness. With a little topping of fear.
Little sprinkle.
14
14 misses.
seconds. Oh, I need someone to check if this is cocked or not.
I can't see shit.
JD.
It's like on this side.
No, I said straight.
Right. Then it is a 12.
12 also misses.
JD, he wouldn't have made you roll a deception roll if you would have said cocked.
But anyway,
That would be unpaladin-like.
unpaladin. Like,
Well, he asked JD, not Eustace.
in that case,
Facts.
Got a method act.
Method acting, yeah.
in that case, I will not use my bonus action and I will pass my turn.
All right. Albion, it is your turn.
All right. You said this thing's looking kind of hurt.
It is looking kind of hurt.
Good. I'm gonna do some more fucking work on them claws, baby. Get some elbow grease in there. Start dropping bows on it. It's still stunned. Natural 17. That's some stuff. Stunning strike. 7 points of ice
It's a
damage.
natural 13 for a 20.
Yeah.
It's +7. It's a +7 modifier.
You said 7 points.
Natural 20.
You said 7 points of damage on that
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah. Natural 20. Ayo.
It's +8.
No,
Oh,
it's
you-
plus 5.
Let's talk about the hit.
15 total ice
15
damage.
total damage. Damn.
Then I'll use my bonus action since I used a key point to make another attack. Natural 18. And
Maybe you should give Bryn your dice.
8.
9 points of cold damage.
All right. You lay into this scorpion, and you do hear it, this high-pitched squeal and these chittering noises that come from within its maw as it just has to eat this damage.
Bitch.
Say, uncle, let him go.
One
And
more thing.
you only attempted to stun once, correctly?
Yeah,
Okay.
just one.
So at the end of your turn, it does get unstunned.
Yep.
All right. Eustace, it is your go.
No advantage.
I tried.
No
buddy.
advantage.
What about his roar?
He didn't
He
do
didn't
it.
do it.
Oh, that's fine.
Sorry, I tried, man.
19.
That'll
work.
hit.
You didn't need no advantage, dog.
And remember, you still got that smite.
Yep. And I'm going to Divine Smite second level.
Damn.
You about to wreck this fool.
Not when I roll a bunch of 1s and 2s.
It's almost like a thorough stat sheet.
Shut it.
You guys will get that joke in like 2 years.
That's 9 radiant damage.
Sorry, I didn't mean to slap your foot there.
Yeah, you did.
Maybe a little.
11 slashing.
How would you like to do this? Look at that face. Fuck, I haven't thought that far.
I never thought
All
this
these
day
ones
would
and
come.
twos, I thought I failed.
Well, I can't Thor it, so I'll just come up like whack-a-mole and just smash him to the ground like Tom and Jerry style.
So you use the blunt of the halberd.
Yeah.
All right, you turn the halberd in your head as you bring it overhead and just smash into the chitin of this creature with that piercing beak that it has on the end of it, and you crack into the carapace of it, and you hit it again and again, just shattering the chitin of this creature, and you see this white flesh and green blood kind of just be made a mess of as you end this creature's life. And Asheron, it goes limp and lets you go.
Free at last.
Apparently, the combat music ended at some point.
It did. I'll fix that.
I'd like to search his pockets.
Go for it.
You being serious?
Give me an
They
investigation
don't have no
check.
damn pockets.
It's got one at least.
Well, that 6 ain't gonna do it.
You don't find the pocket. You're
Yeah,
probably
I'll do it.
glad for it.
Are you talking about his butthole?
Yeah. Talking about that beehole.
That's a hell of a pocket.
I'll
Yeah.
attempt to investigate it.
For what?
For that beehole.
For a pocket?
Stuff.
Stuff. Did it eat something? I don't know.
Sure.
Like maybe a cool rock or...
Just dissect this bad boy real
So while we're
fast.
taking
Is
the
that
time,
what is that what you'd like to do? You'd like to cut it open and investigate it? Okay.
because I'm converting my sorcery.
So do I need to make hits or?
It's literally dead. You don't need to miss. That'd be a bit embarrassing.
That one.
On the investigation?
Yeah.
All right, you use your new awesome axe to cleave into the underside of this thing, and you spill out all of its guts until you see something that looks a little bit like a stomach, and you kind of just stomp on it to open it up, and something vaguely rock-shaped comes out.
I'll just pick it up. Does it walk?
Yeah, it seems to be some kind of stone.
That's a kidney stone.
It's covered in viscera and gore.
No.
Do I see it?
I'll use.
I'll press the
Prestige, it looks like a fucking kidney stone.
Yeah, I was right. What does that effigy of the kidney give me? Kidney?
He replaces it with a stone.
Hey, dude, let me
Tell
borrow your
me.
knife.
Tell me you don't have it, Trent.
Huh?
You took it, didn't you?
I look at my brother. And I'll
Missed a
just.
spot.
Yeah. And I'll presentation.
He took it. Yes. Ah, the wars. The wars. They'll be beautiful.
He also prestidigitationed.
You one upped your prestidigitation.
I know.
How does that make you
presentation.
feel, little brother? He snaps and cleans it more.
He's just dumbfounded. Look at him.
He can't comprehend it.
He's like, 2?
He can't
He's
even
like,
fathom.
impossible.
He says, damn it, my only bit. It's gone now.
Well, just clean yourself.
Clean yourself.
Be the last time
Like
I
known
ever
as, bitch.
prestidigitation him.
I'll do more than that. I will put presentation usage. I'll make him smell like rotten eggs.
Ooh, payback.
Yo, can you prestidigitation instead of using toilet paper?
Yeah.
Just pure curiosity.
Actually, yes.
Is your asshole bigger than 1 square foot?
No,
Then yes.
that is awesome.
I will then chuckle, then put his attention again and just make him smell like strawberries.
In the, what is that now? 6, 12, 18, like 24 seconds, y'all have just been waving your hands at each other. You see Orion kind of sneak up on you with, oh no, wait, you have the light enabled.
Yeah.
So he comes out of the darkness, says, I knew you could handle it. They're pretty common out here, so you might want to step lightly. Let's keep going.
Us?
Yeah, that's-
You?
Yeah. That was pretty fun.
You're
I'm
the
not
one
gonna lie
that hit the
about it.
pressure plate?
Pressure plate.
You
I don't know
heard
what
me?
that is.
Me either.
Did I
And he
get,
just keeps walking. Huh?
did I get any, like an hour or maybe 30 minutes of training in with that armor?
I mean, you
You're
should
not
be
done
getting
yet.
it while you
Yeah,
walk.
It's
You're going to get like 3 days of training in with that armor.
still going. I'm counting them.
Okay.
But you continue on.
He's just like, dude, I'm so sick of this fucking disadvantage.
You continue on through the night until morning just begins to creep up on you.
Oh god, we can't sleep in this fucking heat.
You may attempt, or would you like to push through and continue to walk?
We didn't wake up as soon as it got nighttime, did we?
No.
Yeah, so
But
we can.
you are going to reach your bedtime, quote unquote, at like the peak of the heat.
We can push on a little past that and not incur exhaustion, right? Just like a smidge.
Did you hear that laugh?
You may
No.
attempt.
I mean, we're just gonna be exhausted sleeping in the heat too.
Orion.
So
You have
Yeah.
a tent?
Do
We got.
I have a tent?
We have. We
And
got
he like opens up his
camels.
bag and he
We don't have
reaches
camels.
in and
we don't have ours.
you see his
I have
forearm
mine.
disappear into the bag and he's just
I got it on the way out.
Oh, then you should have your tents.
I do.
and he comes back. No, I don't have a tent.
Ah,
I got two with my camel back there.
Now I know you and him just talked about it, but that's something you really should have been talking about with me.
I don't remember you grabbing the camel.
I
I'm
don't
pretty sure
remember
he
you
did
grabbing
say
it.
something about it when we're going to leave.
I remember him going back to the camel with him to grab
grab
gear
stuff.
off of it.
No, I
I
grabbed
thought
the
he
camel.
grabbed his camel and Bryn just grabbed the gear off of
I
his.
don't remember
Yeah,
any
Bryn,
camel.
you grabbed
I haven't
your
got
gear,
to that on
and I took
editing,
my
so I
camel.
can't be sure of that.
We have been moving under the assumption so far that you have not been
I think
riding your camel.
I haven't been riding the camel. It's just been with us. I've been dragging it along.
To be fair,
That sounds suspect.
it has been dragging this camel. Come on, camel.
Dragging it through the sand.
Stab it.
Because we
Go.
literally talked about training, get off my camel and travel beside it, and you can do that to train.
I don't remember that.
That was an us conversation after recording.
Yeah,
I-
but that was before you had to flee the city.
No, this was after because I got it on the way out of the city.
I do feel like I remember him saying he grabbed his camel. I know I haven't heard him say anything since then, but I do feel like I remember him saying he grabbed his camel.
I do not. So for the rest of this recording, we'll pretend your camel's not there. Maybe it's lagging behind and you've forgotten about it. And when Mr. Editor over here gets to it, if you're correct, it will magically catch up to you.
Sounds good.
It ran off while we were in
It should be
hole.
the next episode.
Oh yeah, it just went off to go find like a fucking bush
Oasis
or
or
something.
something.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a fair point. We did go down the hole, and so
For a whole-
technically
for a whole
it's
night.
Yeah,
there.
for a whole night.
Uh,
Maybe it got 8. Who knows?
Hey, I'll tell you what.
I heard there was a
rollies for it.
horse out in Triveth who was treated very similarly.
Let's just do rollies for it.
I also
No.
heard camel toes were really good.
Fine.
I'll find out this
I'll
week.
just wait for like the facts.
I'll find out this week. It should be that episode.
But, would you like to attempt to find shelter?
In a
Yeah, I
desert?
would.
I'll try to look for it.
There's things called oases.
Survival or
Those are- Oh wait, Oasis is a real, mirages are not. My
Yeah.
bad. I was about to say
survival or perception.
To find shelter would be survival.
Survival.
What do you got? A plus?
7.
Okay, way better.
19.
19. You don't find any oasis, but as you kind of fan out from the group for a moment and survey the surrounding, you see a lull in the sand. And as you go to inspect it, there's what appears to be a small opening. You look in and it gets dark, but with this now rising sun, the light kind of pierces in for a moment and it does open up into what appears to be a cave.
Is it open up far, or is it like a little small den?
Shadows take it at the edge of the light.
Hell no. I don't know what's in there, but I see a cave-looking structure up here. If anybody thinks we should maybe pop in here and take a rest.
You want me to go check it out?
I mean, I really gotta enforce the buddy system on this, but if
All
you
right,
want
let's
to,
go.
I'll go with you.
You all kind of divert your path a little bit from the trail that Orion is blazing, and you go to inspect this cave. And it is a small opening, like you'll have to slide in. But you two get in there first, and it kind of does open up significantly, large enough for you to stand straight up in. Even someone as large as Astron ought to be able to. And you kind of take a look around, kind of using whatever brighter pieces of clothing or even your bodies to kind of reflect the light a little bit deeper in.
Punch.
And you do find passages. Kind of round-ish that seem to go deeper.
Like burrow round.
With a 19 survival, these do appear to be burrows of some sort,
Okay.
but you don't see any. You don't see tracks. You don't see anything in the sand in here. So you can surmise that it's been a while since anything's been in the vicinity.
Okay. How far back are they?
About
Like-
15 feet.
15 feet. I'll poke my head out and just be like, hey guys,
You poke your head out almost as soon as Orion is like sliding in feet first.
just, oh shit, yeah. I mean, basically, yeah, continue to do that, but it looked like a den of some sort. I ain't sure what for, but doesn't look like it's been used in quite a little bit of time. So I think we might be good. We'll just have to, swap up watches.
I got a Rolex.
Does everybody come into the,
Yeah.
the small cave?
Yeah, I'll do it, and I'll say I'll take first watch.
Okay. It is easy enough to make a makeshift encampment here and take a long rest out of the blistering heat of the midday sun. And as you've traveled for a whole day and had a little bit of combat, Eustace, you can mark 10 more hours of heavy armor training. And everybody would like to take their rest.
Yeah. Pull out my bedroll. Just chill
All right.
in the heat.
Eustace, Orion stays up with you.
I'll take second watch, by the way.
Okay.
I guess I'll get third.
And as
I will sleep.
everybody kind of beds
Gotta
down,
get your
except for
strength
you
to roll
two,
that d6 tomorrow.
you see Orion. He sits down for a moment and he unsheaths his sword and he just kind of looks at it for a moment. It's almost as if he goes into some kind of trance. A few moments pass. Give me your perception check.
God damn, I forgot to take the scorpion's kidney.
12.
Fuck!
With a 12, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
That's blasphemy.
I dropped it, so I just took that roll.
That's fine. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary, but a few moments past the midway point of your watch, you do see Orion kind of stand, and he reaches into his bag and pulls out a small parcel and a stick. You see him crouch down, and he knocks the parcel together and creates sparks till the stick ignites. And he just picks up the torch and starts to walk down one of the burrows.
Orion, where are you going?
I'm gonna go check this out. You can stay if you want.
Well, somebody's got to watch them sleep, so you go ahead. Just holler if you need me.
Gotcha.
I don't think you could have made that sound more creepy if you tried.
Thank you.
Somebody's
As
gotta
he
watch
walks
them
away,
sleep.
can I cast guidance on him?
Sure.
Thank you for not taking the bait.
We do congratulate you.
I would have
You've
definitely
officially
taken
beaten
it.
the monks.
Your watch comes to an end and it reaches the point where it's time to wake somebody else. Who do you choose to wake?
'Cause I guess I'll wake up Albion.
All right.
Oh, my turn for watch.
Yep, it's your turn. Hey, listen.
Yeah.
Orion's exploring the area, so he'll be pop backs at some
You
point.
don't fucking
Oh,
say.
okay, cool, man. I'll,
You're asleep, sir.
I
Oh,
know.
wait.
I'm dreaming about Orion exploring weird ass areas.
I'll wait it out. Hopefully he'll be back. Don't cause too much trouble. Get you some rest, bud.
Is that all right? Can I make an insight check down the tunnels or a perception to see if I see Orion coming?
You may attempt, yes.
Insight, psychic powers.
14.
You see neither Orion nor the glint of his torch as you peer down into the dark of this burrow.
Is that all right? I'll go to sleep.
All right.
Oh, this could have been the scorpion's burrow.
Could have, yeah.
You look at the entrance of this small cave, Albion, and moments pass and night begins to creep up. Give me a perception check.
Gross. 12.
Isn't that what he rolled?
Yes. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary.
Time for me to fuck this up.
And for the most part, your night passes without much issue. Though just as the last scant bits of sunlight start to fade from a purpled sky, you see sand kind of fall in from the entrance. A little bit more. And you hear...
I'll be super still.
A snout kind of pokes in the burrow, and it's small, very small, and then followed by a head with two large pointed ears and a vulpine body, very small, like no bigger than a house cat, kind of pokes its head in. It looks around. It doesn't fucking see any of you.
I'm just completely still watching it.
You see it comes into the cave, and it sniffs around for a moment before going over to a corner and digging at the sand. You see it pull up something and start munching. With your perception, you can see that it found a small scorpion. And then it goes to another corner and it just kind of digs a little bit, curls up in a ball, and goes to sleep.
We have a house cat?
It never even noticed you there.
I'm just going to leave that alone. I'm going to keep my eyes on that area in case it wakes up and freaks the fuck out. But, yeah, just going to let it sleep.
Oh, he's about to fuck it up. He's gonna go fuck with it.
Probably harmless.
But with that, your your watch comes to an end.
All right, I'll just drag your turn.
Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
He just wakes up. I smell
It did not hear you wake Dreg.
Oh, it's my turn?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to catch some Z's.
All
I'm
right.
gonna go back to
Good
bed.
night, brother.
Oh, by the way, some little fox cat creature came in here. But yeah, it seemed to not pay us any mind. It's sleeping over there in the corner. Best just leave it alone.
After looking at it, do I recognize it from my zoo books?
It's a finnick fox.
It's so cute.
Yeah, just let it sleep. Well, hopefully not bother it too much,
I have +3 animal head.
Well, I mean, if it wakes up naturally and sees us, try to calm it, but
Do foxes like jerky?
maybe.
Only
One way to find out.
All right, go to bed. I got this.
I don't like the way you said that, but I am sleepy. I'm gonna go to sleep.
Alright. Dreg, you've been left to your machinations. What would you like to do? You look around and you don't see Orion.
Man, where did that guy go again?
Yeah, I forgot.
Huh. Is he the fox?
Yeah,
I want to know that trick. Come here, little Orion. Come here. Stealthily creep up toward the little Orion fox.
Okay.
While still taking in my surroundings and making sure nothing creeps up into the cage.
Sure, give me a perception with disadvantage on the stealth, or stealth with disadvantage on the perception.
Ooh.
I'll do perception with disadvantage on the stealth.
Oh, okay.
I guess that's the best way to do that, I think. 16. Beat y'all fuckers.
Yeah, you did.
On the stealth?
Perception.
You managed to keep good peripheral on the entrances and exits of this this small area of the cave, and nothing seems
This fox about to eat me, guys.
right over the combat music because the fucking track ended again.
Fox like, ah! Shape-shifting ass bitch.
Stealth. 14. You managed to creep within reach of this small fox, and it doesn't seem to have noticed your approach.
I pull out some ration, like a little ration. I'm assuming that's jerky, right?
Jerky and hardtack.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, tear a little piece off and toss it at it.
You toss it, and it does manage to land almost in front of the snout of this small creature. And then you wait for a moment, and another moment, and you can see its nose kind of wiggle a little bit before its eyes open and its ears kind of twitch around, and it like spies the piece of jerky, and it just bites it, and you see it chew for a moment, tosses its head up like to try to help it down, and after it swallows the jerky, it just kind of rolls in its little den and tries to go back to sleep, seeming to have not noticed you.
Multiple little pieces and throw them in like a trail leading to me.
Where do you have this trail leading? Well, how long is the trail, I should ask?
How far away am I from it?
Oh, you could reach out and touch it if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna just
Damn, Twitter.
just about, I don't know, just enough to where I could put my hand down and then have like a bigger piece in my hand,
Okay.
and then a little trail leading to it.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of
I'm gonna
candy.
tame this fucker.
Uh,
You get your boas, I get a fox.
you enact this plan, and as you do, you sit as still as you can. And a few moments pass, and it does wake up again, and it takes the first bit, and it sniffs and spies the second one, and it starts to go down the trail until it gets to your hand, and it sniffs your finger. And it can't tell the difference between your hand and the jerky.
I love this little thing.
And it does bite you. You take 1 point of piercing damage, and it bites your finger.
Worth.
And you hear it, this weird kind of growl as it like shakes its head, and it's trying to eat your finger.
Use my thumb and push the jerky further, closer to the tips of my finger.
Now that it notices that you're there, as you've attempted to interact with it, to try and keep it from fleeing and try to keep hand feeding it, give me an animal handling check.
Yeah,
You
come
got
on,
this.
Buddy. Come on, buddy. You got this. I don't got this. 12? Better than most of its rolls.
Recalling a very old table. With a 12, you manage to move your thumb, and as you do, it almost immediately lets go of your finger, and it opens its mouth, showing you its teeth. And it looks at your hand. It thinks your hand is you. Before it finally kind of calms down a moment, and it takes the jerky, and it turns away from you as it starts to gnaw on it.
I try to pet it.
You reach forward and you get 2 fingers and you run down its back, and it doesn't seem to mind you.
Buddy.
Do you stay with it for the rest of your watch?
While still watching the door and the tunnels. Just glancing, pet, glancing, pet.
Towards about the midway point of your watch, you glance back towards the tunnel, and you can just very faintly hear the clank of plate and chain and flicks of light coming out of tunnel.
Ghost.
Is there anything you would like to do? As it gets louder and the light gets brighter.
Can I try to pick up the box?
Make me an animal handling check.
God damn it.
You got this. If you've ever needed a nat 20, it's now.
That one.
7.
Oh.
Wait, do I get advantage for playing with it the whole time? And it not bothering me?
I mean, you bothering it.
Well,
Do you still have
probably.
food?
I have plenty of food.
We did buy
Do
quite a
you?
bit of rations.
Yeah.
So you'll have to mark off another thing of rations if you
But
want to keep the
fine.
try hand reading.
Yeah.
But if you try to bribe it with food, I'll give you advantage.
Bribing. It's only one higher.
So
8.
10. No, 8. Eventually you see its ears.
One day, Brand.
You see its ears they dart towards the tunnel, and then you see it look that direction, and you hear the clank, and then a torch emerges, followed by the armored visage of Orion, and as soon as he shows up, this small creature just screams in the fucked up way that Phoenix scream, and starts to dart around to try to find the exit, and it does make for it. Do you attempt to catch it?
Yes.
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh, I'm good at this. Haha. 22.
It makes for the exit. You just dive forward, you grab it by the head, and it just kind of stops immediately.
Can I like grab it by the little scruff like a cat? Will that stop the fox?
It will stop
Will
it
it stop a
physically.
fantasy fox?
I mean, I would prefer not to like try to choke it out. Like,
Well, you're not choking it.
You said I grabbed
You
it
just
in-
like cupped its head.
oh, okay, okay, okay.
But you did manage to catch it. Where you're gonna go from there, I'm unsure.
I should have bought those Pokeballs when I had the chance.
But you see, Orion does kind of come out of this tunnel, and he sees you dive to the exit and grab something. What you got there?
It's my little buddy.
I wanted you to say a milkshake so bad.
Why?
Have you seen that meme?
No.
Do you remember the show iCarly?
Yeah.
There's a scene where fucking Carly
Yeah.
and her friends come up the fucking elevator. They open and they see Spencer, and he's got a fucking emu and a milkshake.
Oh
When he
yeah.
got there, he's like,
What do you got there?
Milkshake.
An
A
effigy?
milkshake.
A buddy?
Yeah.
Where are you gonna keep it?
I'm a tailor. I will sew a pocket in my vest.
Good luck.
He's my buddy. Leave me alone.
Uh,
He's like just like,
Yeah,
it's like, a
Yeah,
rabid
like,
animal.
You move it, and as soon as you like move your hand a little bit, and it can like see, it like immediately gets aggressive.
Like, it's okay, buddy. I start petting it again.
You try to calm it, and as you do, the rest of your watch begins to come to an end, and you see Orion kind of digging in his bag. He pulls out some sticks and twine and a few scraps of leather, and he just kind of tinkers for the rest of your watch.
Well, Orion, did you find anything down those tunnels?
Yeah,
What'd you find?
cocoons.
Uh-oh. Anything in them?
Oh, I didn't check. Last time I cut one of those open, spiders. Just a bunch of spiders. I learned my lesson.
Is this a spider did?
I don't know.
Did any of them look like they were about to hatch?
I don't know.
You were down there for so long.
There's a lot of tunnels.
Oh, shit. Okay, guys.
Yeah. Is it time
Drake
get
comes
up?
to each of you, wakes you up, and he just has a fucking fox in his hand.
I want y'all to meet Milkshake.
Oh, you caught it?
Yes, he is mine, and I am his.
He moves his hand out from in front of his face, and it can see you, and you just...
Oh,
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
it's
okay.
He seems charming.
Yeah,
Its ears are folded back, its tail's all fluffed up.
just petting it like, calm down, buddy. Calm down. You got this.
Trying to calm down a rabid Shih Tzu.
I will put my hand on Drake's shoulder. Good job.
Yeah, good luck, bud.
You brought dinner, which I whiz up my ass.
No, hey, I will cut you down. This is
With
my
my
friend.
fist.
Eustace, he'll look at it and just get down and close to its face and just go, bow, bow, bow. See what the fuck it does.
It's quite panicked at this moment. It hisses at you.
Oh, time out.
Milkshake, bite attack.
Do you give it...
This is a false,
do you give
not
it...
Blue's Clues.
Yeah. Do you give it any lax on your grip to try and allow it to bite Eustace?
No, I'm not gonna let it bite Eustace.
Oh, okay.
I'm taming this thing.
All right. You peer out the exit, and it seems night has fully taken the sky, and you imagine it's cool enough to travel again. And Orion kind of starts walking that way, and as he does, he kind of brushes your shoulder, and he holds up this like ramshackle small cage that he's made with those materials that he pulled out of his bag, and it looks sturdy. It's definitely not like professionally made,
Oh,
but it has a hinged door and a little latch.
oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Hey.
you might still want to watch it though.
You wanna get your new home?
You kind of open up your hand and you try to force it that way, and it's pushing back at your paw.
No, come on. It's fun.
Get in the fucking cave.
But this thing weighs like maybe a pound, so yes, you do manage to get into the cage.
I mean, I've
So
always
tiny.
heard the best way to tame an animal is to crate train it. So
Yeah.
get in there.
That's what all my zoo books said.
You get it in there, and as soon as it's given any amount of freedom from your grasp, it immediately starts to like dart around its enclosure before settling and like starting to gnaw on one of the wooden spokes.
Stop it.
There's a leather handle and everything for you to carry it with.
How big is this?
And maybe 1.75 by 1.75 by 8 inches.
So I can't tie it to my waist.
No.
Oh.
Gotta carry it like a briefcase, son.
Yeah, just out like this, like a lunchbox.
Yeah.
Like a lantern.
Yeah.
Hey, little guy, let's go.
But we did get a long rest.
You did get a long rest. Everybody
Cool.
awakens feeling rested.
I got a question. That's
Yes.
at that point after the long rest? Because I was awake.
After.
Yeah.
All right, let me take that point off after I do my long
Oh
rest.
boy, that one hit point. If only I could kill you.
I mean, that one hit point is what didn't kill me.
Bro, you good. Eustace? Just beating the shit out of the table with that dice. You Gucci?
So I'm teaching this metal dice some manners.
I'm tired of the motherfucker rolling below 5. Below 5.
2,
Okay, there.
7, and 1, 4. Anything that's less than 10, it's rolled.
But Orion takes the lead once more and begins to march you through the night. Who would like to roll for today's travels?
Trent was gonna last time.
Go ahead, Go ahead, Trent.
JC's like, no, fuck you. Do it. You do it.
4.
A 4 and not a 3.
Good roll.
All right.
No more scorpions?
No, it's a two-headed scorpion.
No, it's a two-headed alpaca. Super
You
alpaca.
proceed through the night, and the scant clouds that there are eventually part. And
Yeah.
the sky is beautifully clear.
Nice.
The stars shine brightly, and the moon even brighter as it illuminates the sand for quite a distance. And these small insects start to fly all around the vicinity. And every now and then, one lights up,
Oh,
And another one.
cool.
and another one. And Drag, as you walk through the desert, holding your fox in a
How is
cage,
my fox doing?
it seemed to have calmed down a
Tuckered
minute
itself out.
and was content to just like gnaw on a spoke. But then these insects started to fly around, and every time one of them would like come through the cage, would snap at it, and it's just eating the bugs as it gets the chance.
It's going to be a great ally in a fight.
Yeah.
Look at that attack.
Getting that bite attack strong, son.
Would you like to? Whoops. Would you like to attempt to get some training with it in?
Yes.
Okay, roll me an animal handling check.
Come on, man.
I'm using this die this
I
time.
wanted to point out that as
Yes.
we were walking after the rest, I'm still training with that one.
Yes.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
You manage to, while it's snapping at these bugs, you reach a finger in there and you start to like stroke its haunch, and it doesn't seem to have noticed you. And you eventually open the door and you kind of reach your whole hand in there. And you're petting it, and it doesn't seem to bother you. It doesn't seem to bother it, and eventually it just seems to allow you to pet it, and it hasn't noticed that the door is open. And then it lays down. You pull your hand out, you close the door, and it just goes to sleep.
Nice.
What a good little fox.
Nice.
I'm not really naming it milkshake. I gotta find a new name.
Yeah, that was a joke, guys. That was a joke.
It is like sand colored.
Cute. Sandy.
You know what a fennec fox looks like, right?
Yeah.
I love foxes.
Okay, just
It's the tiny ones with the big, gigantic fucking ears.
yeah, I wasn't asking you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty accurate about Finnegan. It's a Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Starter.
Gee, I wonder
Gym
why that's
6.
accurate.
You'd be surprised.
But with this pleasant night travel, you encounter no problems. Each of you can see relatively clearly. And Eustace, you get another 8 hours of training in with your heavy
Fuck
armor.
yeah, he's got to be close now, right?
As this, what is your total at?
29.
He needs one more hour.
As the sun begins to rise, you can see on the horizon, Orion kind of stops for a moment and points, and you see an oasis. Greenery for the first time in many, many miles. And just within the confines of it, you see a stone wall and a city beyond it, built around the oasis.
We have
Orion,
made
what's
it.
that city called?
What's it called?
Yeah. What's the name of the
I
city?
swear, you
He
better.
tilts his head to the side. I never thought to ask.
Man, we'll have to find out when we get there.
Yeah, should only be another day.
Cool.
Okay. And he continues to march. You follow suit?
Yep.
Hey,
Yes, sir.
Orion.
Orion kind of looks over his shoulder.
I just realized it's been a minute. Can I get some water?
I figured we
Since he had an alchemical jug, we just kind of yada yada.
I figured
I was
we
like,
did.
but if you
thought about
ask,
it. No, I thought about it earlier, and I was like, yeah, he's got the alchemical jug.
Okay.
It's
If you
fine.
do ask, he does produce it, and as each day it's been chosen to produce water, it produces up to 8 gallons. So water has not really been
Can
an
I
issue.
have like a cup of it?
A little sip, sip.
A little sip, sip.
He gives you a little clay cup and some more water.
I drink a little bit, then I open the cage and see if my little fox wants some water.
You put the cup of water in there, and a few moments pass before it does lap, but it only laps once before just ignoring the water.
Guess it doesn't need too much.
Finnics get most of their water from the things they eat.
Yeah.
I drink the rest of it.
Yeah.
Tastes a little odd,
We are one.
but with the next city well within your grasp, that is where we will end tonight's episode.
Ooh, City number 2, boys. Hopefully,
Number
the
3.
Vipers don't have as terrible of a grasp on
Do
this
not
one.
sit there and attempt to count nowhere as a city.
Oh, I
Yeah, no,
am.
it's 2
It
streets,
has a
dog.
name.
2 streets,
It's a
dog.
city.
It's a village at best.
It has a name. It's a city.
All right.
Facts.
Thank you, audience, for joining us on another adventure. We've hopefully gotten out of the super terrible shit, at least for the moment. Make sure to join us next week for another fantastic episode. Make sure to join our Discord. Check us out on Twitter. Check us out on YouTube. We need subscribers.
We
Follow
need
us everywhere.
interaction.
We need interaction. Hit us up with questions. Hit us
I
up with
don't even care
whatever.
if you come into each one of our medias and call me specifically a dumbass because I forgot something that happened at like minute 27 of episode 1. Just do it.
Do it. Just do it. And as always,
Have a wonderful day.